I'm Mark Stokesbury. Known Mike for 35 years.
Sally Ellertson. I was Mike Eskridge's editor for 7 years.
You know, you look in his yearbooks, and it's thanks for the help in math, Michael. And you know, what would I have done without you? You know, you made algebra equate. Myself personally, he pulled me through journalism and photojournalism. Back in the day when we didn't have digital and it was f-stop and
rolls of film.
Yes,
in your pocket.
and Michael would actually set my camera up. He wouldn't let me cheat, and then take the shots. And then after I tweaked it a little bit, he'd set it back for me.
He always claimed that I never read his stories, and I never had to before they were published because you never had to edit Mike. Mike edited me. I mean, if he would see something and say, "That's not right," so I would read his stories afterwards, but he always swore that I never read him before. Very, you could not win an argument. The girls in the newsroom would we'd talk football, and he'd just shake his head like, "No, you don't know what you're talking about." That kind of thing.
Hi, I'm Billy Yinger. I'm Mike's stepbrother, and this is his niece, Braylon, my daughter. In the hospital, I told him how Braylon was playing tennis this year, and he said, "Well, who's the coach?" and I told him Coach Cook, and he said, "Oh, that's somebody's sister-in-law or something."
Oh, really? So he knew
even
trivial.
while he couldn't talk in the hospital, you had to lean your ear down to his mouth. He still was spewing out stats or
Awesome.
people's family tree, and
That really was who he was.
that it was who he was. He lived for sports, and he was living his dream. I can't be that sad because how many people ever find out what they're really supposed to do in their life,
Right.
and I know that's where he ended up. So
He just loved it. He especially loved the Cowboys and the Longhorns. And he just had a real good mind with mathematics. So the stats just came easy to him. And he had a really good memory. And he would just pull stats. Like you ask him who was the shortstop for the 52 Tigers. He'd know.
Oh,
You know,
really?
that was just,
That's
it was
awesome.
uncanny. You know?
So he's almost born for his job.
Yes. Yes.
So-
And on a smaller scale, because when we were in high school, we joked about being on ESPN, the two of us
Oh, really?
together. And, you know, he was living his dream. I couldn't be happier. You know.
That's awesome.
Thanks be to God. Mike knocked on heaven's door, and God answered.